Hey guys, today I'm basically going to be sharing with you the do's and don'ts when it comes to using coconut oil for your hair, so let me get into that. The most important thing you want to note is that it's 100% extra virgin coconut oil, and if you're not sure, you could even look at the ingredients, but you want to make sure that it is only coconut oil, no other chemicals or anything else, because obviously you want to heal your hair and not damage it by filling it with extra chemicals. It doesn't necessarily matter what brand at all. This is just the one that I used, Shea Moisture. Another thing to note is the climate where you live. So if it's cold inside or outside, this is going to be a harder substance, but if it's really hot in your house or if it's really hot where you keep it, it's going to be a lot more liquidy. Like as you can see in the middle of mine, it's a little bit liquidy where the light is reflecting right here, but you do have to work with it in your hands a little bit to get it working if it is kind of harder. So now I'm going to share with you some suggestions I have. If you have greasy skin, I suggest not putting it towards your roots, especially if you don't wash your hair after 2 days, because it's definitely going to make your hair look a lot greasier than it would without. If you're like me and you dye your hair, then your ends of your hair are going to be more prone to split ends and breakage, so this is really where you want to focus the coconut oil, is really put it on the ends of your hair. A common question is whether or not you can use heat tools on your hair when you have coconut oil in it, like whether or not you could flat iron it, curl it, or blow dry it, and you absolutely can. It's even a heat protectant. It's not going to go on fire or anything like that because it's all natural. Another thing to note as far as application is do not have dripping wet hair out of the shower. I don't even really suggest damp hair. I suggest primarily dry hair, because obviously if you think about oil and water, they don't mix, so the oil is not going to stick on your hair and really get in there, and your hair is not going to soak it up as well if your hair is wet, because your hair is too busy soaking up the water. So definitely just make sure that your hair is dry enough to apply this, especially so you can see how much you're really applying, because it will make your hair look a little greasy, like the ends of your hair, it'll look a little greasy until your hair really soaks that all up. A really great hair styling technique when it comes to this stuff, if you use this stuff and then you flat iron your hair is going to look so sleek and so shiny and way more healthier than it would without. And then another thing to note is if you put this in your hair and then you braid your hair, you're going to have really beautiful shiny waves in your hair when you take the braid out the next day. If you had it in overnight, it's going to look very, very nice. So that's really all the tips and tricks and ideas that I have when it comes to using coconut oil for your hair. Hopefully this helped you guys out like it did for me. It's kind of like a trial and error type thing with your hair type too. You got to see what works for you exactly. But that's what all worked for me, and that's just everything that I picked up from using this product so far. Thanks for watching, guys.